at 12 right now. The 1, 13.
I've started to feel them now. I heard them inside your room, whispering broken sounds, singing in honor to.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fair Play Racing League. Tonight, it is the turn of Division 1, and it's RSF1 Raikkonen hosting as a special guest streamer tonight. And joining me in the comms box is our special friend. It is Biddle, which you'll be able to hear very shortly when I change the screen over. But, as I said, it's a special guest appearance for me tonight in Division 1, because as you all know me, it's my voice from Division 2. Right, we have loaded into the lobby and let's get underway. So welcome Biddle to the party. It's great to work with you. How have you been for the week?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, not too bad. Looking forward to the race with us Tier 2 guys tomorrow and watching Tier 1 today. Especially around Singapore because I think it's going to be a case of who keeps it out the wall, obviously, who loses the least amount of front wings. And from the past races we've had on street circuits, especially in Tier 1, they've been quite exciting, so I'm looking forward to this one as well.
Yeah, obviously, street circuits do bring up a lot of... I can hear myself. I think I can hear... You've got the stream on, haven't you? Or you've got an echo.
No. Oh. I haven't got the stream on, so hold on.
Okay, I can hear myself there. Hear an echo from myself there. Very, very faintly, but it is what it is sometimes, and that is that. Right, looks like people aren't wasting time getting out on track. We've got 18 races tonight in Division 1, right? Who have we got? I haven't really had much to do with Division 1. I was racing for a little while, but then I decided to call it a day because I just wasn't around too much. So let's have a look. Okay, so 18 drivers. Out of the 18 drivers, do I recognise anyone? Oh yeah, there's my co-coms buddy, Dean, who I now believe on his Discord is FPRL Dean in his AlphaTauri.
Yeah, that was a recent change. I think a few of the lads have done it really. Trying to get more exposure, I think, with FPRL. I think there's a few people planning on doing it. They've just not got around to doing the gamer tags yet to mirror the Discord. So I'm sure they'll do that eventually, as long as they don't have to pay. Because I think you get your first one for free, and then you have to pay after that. So I don't know how much that
it's
is.
£8 a shot.
£8.
Yeah, I think so. £8 a
You buy a
shot.
lot of £8.
Not really, not these days. You don't get much for £8 anyway. Anyway, Biddle looks like he's sporting a new helmet today. He looks like he's got one of the special edition ones in the AlphaTauri. Now, this is interesting. Not Biddle, sorry, Dean. I'm used to seeing you in the AlphaTauri, see? Yeah. So Dean has obviously decided to get out on the medium tyres early. Now, is this something to be of an omen? If he's using his medium tyres now, is he saving his softs for all of qualifying? And does that mean we've got a wet race coming up?
Well, I think as he's the only one to do the mediums, it doesn't look like we're going to have wet in the race. I think see more of the drivers out there on the mediums if there was going to be a wet race. But
Oh, hang on. We've got a retirement already on the track, and it looks... Oh, no. It looks... 2 people retired on track already. What is going on? Have they turned Ghostin on?
Yeah, it's both Haas's, yeah. They're both round.
Yeah.
Both of them. I think one's crashed into the other.
They're doing
And
them.
that... just what I mentioned, yeah, that's the championship leader. That is one of them. So... That's not going to be helpful for him in the race.
Yeah, and I bet Harrison H59 just come around and on that last corner literally shit himself then as he saw the car there literally parked up on the line there. And there's Dean Sen, the fastest lap at the moment, 1:39.3. Yes, a very big disaster for Haas there, David Loweface. So already 13 viewers that have got on the count. So looking good. Also, guys, let me know on the quality of the audio and the stream. If there's any improvements that we need to do, I will do them as soon as I can. I do need to quickly do something though, because I think one of my servers is broadcasting. So, bear with me 1 second. Dish, dish, bang, done. Now that can't broadcast anymore, can shut down. Okay, so there we go. Soft tyres now coming in with their lap times with a 1:38.5 there from Joshua Meister. What happened to Harsh? Basically, the 2 Hasses, TJM92, took each other out. Crashed into one another. I'm so sorry, David Loweface. I said a bad word. You can smack my bottom later.
Ali Ferrari's invalidated.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's not doing a Spinella.
Yeah. He's kept out of the wall, but he has it. Yeah, he's cut the corner at somewhere. Didn't quite see where he's going for another run.
And here comes Harrison 59 round the last 2 corners now. Oh, he's so strong. And he crosses the line. Oh, but that wasn't allowed. Why did that not? Oh, he invalidated on the last corners. Oops, you don't want to be doing that because now you've got to... Oh dear, I think you guys need to sort your Nightbot out because I think if too many people... like if you type too quickly on your Twitch stream chat, it's a little bit of not having that one. So AG Passy, what's he doing now? What an interesting name, AG Passy as well. Yep. Why is my... Oh, it's because it's being stupid and it's put the thing on... That's better. I was wondering why is my camera not changing my RB button, but then obviously I forget sometimes that the game puts you on the TV pod cam as well. I was like, why is that doing this?
Ooh.
Okay.
Alpha Romeo's there just cutting up collateral.
I think that's because David, you're one of the moderators, and so moderators are a little bit exempt from the auto bot from night bot. Yeah, too many bots. Mind you, I like to bottom. Ooh, the Ferrari driver of AG Passy with his teammate has gone second fastest. So 2 Ferraris looking 1 and 2 at the moment. This isn't real life. As much as I love Ferrari, at the end of the day, it's nice to see, but.
Yeah, they're still cautious times though. 36.8, I think that's very cautious still, especially for Division 1. I think you'll be seeing, low 36s, 35s even.
I'm going to be interested to see what Ali Ferrari does as well, because I've been watching him through RSF1 as well. He's been showing some very competitive times. So out comes the McLaren of RBT serves. Are you being served, sir? I wonder what RBT stands for.
You could make some up if you wanted to.
I was going to say acronyms out.
You could do it now.
Acronyms out in the stream, please. It is welcome. Let's go for it. So here's the back to front. Bring on the challenge, says Harsh's 2004. So he's feeling confident in his pain in the ass there. He reckons he can start from the back and get his way to the front. You do realise what circuit you're at, sir?
There's some overtaking. I mean, the second DRS is probably the best one. down at that tight right hand. I'm not too sure on the corner of the number.
It's Singapore, though.
It is Singapore. He is going to have to be pretty ballsy, to be fair.
He's going to have to get them elbows. He's going to have to get
Yeah.
those elbows really out wide. And start pushing people across. You guys are interested in joining growing this league, then join our recruitment Discord server. Please see the link below. I am a god, says Hirsch's 2004. No, you're not. I am the god. Jesus Christ. Maybe, but I am god. Oh, the McLaren looks like he's warming up his tyres. I thought he was getting a little bit twitchy then, but no. There's a wall there, sir. You don't want to be going that way. And as he lost a bit of his front wing there as well, I think I did see some front wing debris on there. He's warming up his shoes right now, warming up his tyres. Right, let's ride on board with RBT Serves. Let's ride on board now with the proprietary machine. It's the McLaren. So here we go. Down the start, finish straight, across the line, time and board. Timer starts now. Into turn 1, cuts the apex bit of feet along the apex in turn 2 and into turn 3. Nicely done there from the McLaren driver. Through the kink of turn 4 and then turn 5. Nicely done. Goes wide, cuts the apex, skim the wall on the exit, open up the steering and down the DRS straight as you unleash every piece of horsepower of that Mercedes power unit. Coming down to turn 6 now. Ride the apex on the exit, try to carry as much speed now, and turn 7. And this is where it now gets technical. Long wheelbase cars do not like this section of the circuit. Nicely done there from the McLaren there. Doesn't look like to be any issues. Now here comes the tricky section of the bridge. Now you gotta be precise and where you put that front end of the car. Nicely done there from the McLaren driver. Now we're going over the bridge. Now it's the infamous turn 30. I think so, turn 13. I need to get my map up in a moment. Now it's the second DRS straight as frontline speed is unleashed and he goes into the next corner. Don't go too wide on the exit because you will invalidate. Now it's time to do the next technical bit of the circuit and go under the bridge. I think you need to play safe and go soft, says Dean, and here we go. So under the bridge, try and carry the speed through. This McLaren looks like he's got it absolutely nailed through this sector and he's going through the last few corners now. This is where you make or break your lap. Oh, so close to the wall there. Look out, last 2 corners. Will he lose it? No, he doesn't. He carries the speed through. He goes past and it's a 1:36.3 there from the McLaren driver.
Yeah, good lap. 36.3. Still, I don't think it's as fast as he could have gone. We know RBT's got pace. We've seen him have pace this season. He's just got to be a bit more consistent for me, really. I mean, just last weekend he was really crashed out.
I mean, it's only Q1 at the moment, Biddle, so it does mean like he might have more time in there. Doesn't have to push too hard at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think he's definitely got more pace in there. I mean, yeah, I think everyone's just been a bit cautious with it being Q1. I mean, they pretty much know if somebody else, if one of those bottom 3 that haven't set a time crashes out, then they'll all be through. So I think they've just been a bit careful. I think you'll see a few people go again, especially I think the bottom, probably from, I mean, it's such widely spread at the minute in terms of times. I think you'll see, I mean, maybe from shots down, go again. I think you'll be okay if you're above that, really. If you look at the gap for a minute, I mean, Twins and Dean have got to find a second and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you'll see probably about 8th down go again. I mean, Shots is out there now anyway, so see if you can put a better time in.
Oh, I mean, with the 2 retirements so far, there's only one driver that's got left to be out, knocked out at Q1. So it is, like you say, they are probably being extra cautious at the moment because of obviously that you don't want to be, what's it called? You don't want to be pushing it too hard and like knocking yourself out because it is a pain in the ass when you do that. So we start and then we start early, everyone. Okay, so I'm just reading what was going on in the Discord chat as well. Right, okay, so it is Dean's turn. Now he's out on the soft tyres. Now we'll see what true pace he's actually got in this AlphaTauri. Because obviously that medium run now strap round Singapore for me when I did it last time, which was quite recently, was a medium hard strategy, providing there's no safety cars. Tyres around this circuit are like chocolate. As soon as they get hot, they melt away. So the softs, nice and sticky for about 2 or 3 laps they're good for. After 3 or 4 laps though, bang, they're knackered, they're gone. You want them off. But I have seen some crazy strategies around this circuit as well. I love that tyre in the middle of the circuit there where one of the Hasses went off. Marshall's think it's a good decoration there, just for poops and giggles. So Dean now out on the soft tyres. Now I think maybe as well he went out on the medium tyres to give himself a delta so that he knows if he's really up on his time or not. So he's now coming down the first of the DRS straights. Now I do like this straight, especially with this kink in it as well, because you can get some cracking speed as you come down here. Now whilst everyone's observing Dean at the moment, I just need to go on to my Internet Explorer, or should we now say Edge, because it's not called Internet Explorer anymore, it's called Microsoft Edge because they decided to change it about. Singapore Grand Prix track map, and it remembers it from my history. How fantastic is that? Okay, so let's open it up, and I need to shrink that down. Okay, so now I've got every little bit of detail of the track that I need to do. Okay, so Dean. Biddle, are you seeing any good action out there at the moment?
I just wanted to mention actually, Object is out there on 5-lap-old softs, and he's just improved on his time that he set the first time round. So that's a good effort from him there. Really interesting to see both Ali and Passy out on the circuit, 2nd and 4th. I think they'd be safely through at that time, but maybe they just want a bit of experience around the circuit, obviously for later sessions. Because it is all about getting into a rhythm, this circuit, definitely. You've got to get into a rhythm. So that's probably what
now that's interesting. Dean's just gone 11th fastest, and it was less than a second faster than his medium run. So whether he's conserving a little bit and saving, like he's been down to the beach lately and applied some sand into his ballast or whatnot, I don't know. Biddle, have you got the championship standings for Division 1?
I do indeed, actually. Yeah.
Would you like to tell the viewers on how the championship's looking at the moment for the Division 1?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as we've already mentioned, Hirsch is leading the championship, and it is only by a point. So for him to crash out in Q1 and start from the back is less than ideal for him, and well, for the Haas team as a whole, really, with both of them knocking each other out. So yeah, Hirsch leading the way, but only by a point from Klutschak, who's currently up in 6th place, a second off fastest time so far. He'll be looking to make obviously the most of Hirsch's misfortune in qualifying. Fungus for me in 3rd place. He's been consistent most of this season. Quick driver, but he's never quite been at the top with the fastest guys. So, but he's been, like I said, consistent, and that sometimes wins you a championship. You know, we saw it with Rosberg in 2016. So yeah, looking to pull one of those off if he can.
Well, Rosberg was a better driver than Hamilton. Full stop.
we won't talk about DNFs or anything like that, but Ali Ferrari in 4th. He's only 12 points off the top as well. He was your mention, obviously, that you were interested to look to see how he does. He's only 12 points off the top, so he could leave here leading the championship depending what happens in the race. Then you've got Shots, last week's winner in Russia, in 5th place on 97. He's 33 points off the top, so there is a bit of a gap between the top 4 and Shots, really. And then the field's quite bunched up, really, from 6th with RBT to, I think, about 13th with Twins. There's about 50 points, so between 8th places, that's not an awful lot, really. So you could see some changing in the championship, depending, obviously, on the finishing results today. It is Collateral in the Ferrari. It's his first race today as a full-time driver, so he'll bump onto the standings. He's got 8 points as a reserve driver at the minute, so he'll be looking to add to that haul for his new Ferrari team that he obviously started with this week. Yeah, that's most of the mentions, really. Like we were saying, there could be lots of changes come the end of this race.
Yeah, no, by all means, and like you say, good luck to the new Ferrari driver as well. I didn't want that seat at all. But hey ho, it is what it is. Congratulations on the Ferrari seat as well. Do the team proud, do me proud, please, because Ferrari are the bosses of Formula One. Full stop, end of story, no questions asked.
With silver sides on a lap, so grounds and Dean's the one at risk.
Dean is at risk as well, and so is Silverside Boy as well. Silverside Boy is currently down on his time as well, so not looking good for Silverside Boy. So out in the McLaren at the moment, he is trying to see if he can squeeze a little bit more. Apparently, Dean drove his heart out in that lap as well. So, and basically, Dean, what I mean by is when you've gone down to the beach. He's given up, so everyone's free. So everyone can back off their laps now. The Mercedes driver can save them tyres for qualifying too. Save your tyres! Save your tyres! You don't need to panic!
Grounds has gone to purple second sector.
Yeah, I know. Just sitting there, that Grounds has gone to purple second sector. Wonder if he's backed off now. And no, it doesn't look like it. Looks like he's still no. Don't see the ERS deploying. So I do believe no, he is deploying the ERS and everything. Let's go RBT Serve says someone Forza Ferrari today says AG Passy. Interesting. Okay, so that is all she wrote for qualifying one. So your eliminations today from qualifying one. Oh, hang on. Can't even really see it. So anyway, what I mean, Dean, is when I say that you have been to the sand and put it into your ballast, it means you're sandbagging. Means deliberately going slower than what you need to go. Okay, so as I was saying before in the session, Christ almighty, these drivers are not messing around today, are they? So Silverside Boy, T-Jerks and Hirsch S2004 are out in qualifying one. Now, it's interesting to find out why his name's Hirsch S2004. Does he have a Honda S2000 or something like that? No, can't be.
He could be 17. He could be born in 2004.
Oh, please don't.
Who knows?
You know what? In 2004, I was 18 years old. No, he is born 2004, says Ali. Okay. Qualifying 2. Now, this is the one that counts the most to the drivers. If it's dry, then they're going to want to be on their tyres. They want to be on the right tyres for this session. Now, you don't want to waste your race starting tyres in this one as well, because if you have to do 2 runs, it's going to be interesting. Well, not going to be interesting, but if you have to do 2 runs, you're going to really, really compromise your race strat and really, really have to hope there is a safety car happening. But anyway, it looks like the Alpine, and it does look like Dean also is getting out on track early. Dean does not waste time. See, now, when I was his teammate, he has not learned anything, has he? No. See, now, he's going out really nice and early on the track. Yeah, okay, you get the advantage of a nice, clear track. But what you don't get the advantage of is the rubbering down of the track. Let everyone else deal with the rubbering in. You know,
yeah, I think he'll want to go for 2 runs. To be honest, I think he'll try for 2 fast runs. BRS doesn't really deplete around here.
Yeah, I know that. I know that one, but there's no need to by Singapore. There is no need to by Singapore because, like,
I think he's struggling for pace personally. If he's anything, if he's chatting the Discord, in the Twitch chat, sorry, is anything to go off. It seems like he's struggling. He wants to get as many laps in as possible. That's why he's not really bothered with the medium tyres either, so...
Yeah. Yes, and I am stepping in for David Loleface tonight. I think David Loleface has gone to some, like, other country where the Wi-Fi is not that great. He is away with work. He's in Hungary for a couple of hours anyway. Oh, I'm hungry.
We have to do a shout-out, though, because people tune in on a Thursday just to find out what he's drinking. His drink of the week.
Oh, I imagine that'd be some Hungarian ale that he's got out there and everything. Oh, what is Hungary famous for, drink-wise or food-wise?
He's actually in Romania, but yeah,
he's in Hungary for a couple of hours anyway. He's just said on the stream.
Oh, is he? Oh, right. That's strange. that's weird. He's been talking all day about Romanian beer that you can get cheap. So.
I'm in Romania, but flying out from Hungary. Huh? That's strange. Okay, I've never understood the Middle Europe.
They're all the same. They're all the same.
No, they're not quite all the same. Then that's something very arrogant and British to say. They're not all the same, but they want. Sorry, the European Union wants them to be all the same, but they're not all the same. They're all sovereign states of their own natures and cultures and everything like that. But we're not getting into politics on FPRL. But this is about Formula One, not politics, and we'll end up starting an argument otherwise. Okay, so here's Dean now coming around the infamous turn 13. I was wrong about that earlier. So, apparently the Romanian beer is Bdur, says David Loveface as well. Oh, hang on. Is it in Romania you can't say things like car? Because car doesn't actually mean car in Romania. It means lady god. Yeah, so I can't remember. Jeremy Clarkson gave us that education. So Dean goes faster than 138.8. Don't think that's going to be enough to get him through. I don't know.
Donkey Boy was on a fast lap and he nearly put it in the wall. I was just watching it there. He lit up the rears, nearly put it in the wall, but he did well to save it.
Stop monkeying around.
But it's not going to be a quick lap.
Oh no, whatever you do, don't ask a lady if that is the case. Joshua Meister 138.3 there on medium tyres as well. So Alge Dean, he's going to be struggling, and there we go. There's twins going faster even with 38.0, but that's on soft tyres. And we have got a 38.3 on medium tyres as well. Right, what we got going on across the line as well? Oh, hello, what did I tell you? Watch out for this man, Ali Ferrari on medium tyres, 136.9.
Yeah, that's a quick lap, that is. I expected the soft tyre runners that have already been, obviously, to be, sort of around the high 36s, 37s at least, really. So Dean and Twins, I think, might want to think about going again. It depends on if people swap, obviously, from the medium to the soft tyre, so I've got to think about that.
Well, you can see Ali Ferrari now is nursing those tyres like they are precious cargo. So he's literally nursing those tyres back home towards the pit lane. Boom, what a lap from Ali, says TMJ92 for FPR in Twitch stream as well, Twitch chat as well. It's nice to see people being engaging in the Twitch chat. I like to see it. Merc on point, says David Lolface as well. Did we come out? Well, it won't be coming out in Romanian because I don't speak Romanian or Hungarian out there. So, guten Tag, guten Abend, wherever you are, David Lolface. I know Hungary might have a mixture of German in their language. I don't know. But it's a shame that Formula One's not there this week. Could have gone and watched the Hungarian Grand Prix. Yep. Okay, so shots to Drippy. He's going to be currently with him at the moment. He is coming now under the bridge in any moment now. So that's turn 18 executed. Now under the bridge. Turn 19 executed. 20, 21. Said this is where all the lap time gets lost. If you get this section wrong, you might as well scrap it away. And shots to Drippy goes P6 on medium times for 38.1 as well.
Yeah, interesting to note that they've done 2 runs, 2 laps on those medium tyres, him and Josh. So a little bit more wear. I think that they'll be fine because obviously they're mediums, not softs. But it's just interesting to note that they're at that disadvantage compared to the others that have only
They
done
would
one
have to
lap.
stop a lap earlier than what people that have done one run on. This is David Lowface. Malcolm. I was born an hour from wherever that was. I can't say that in English. Oh, hello. Is that an Aston Martin with no front wing? It is an Aston Martin with no front wing. What's happened with the Aston Martin with no front wing? Interesting. Overcooked the brakes there, I wonder. Right, okay, who's that now coming out the pit lane? There's someone going into the pit lane. A Monkey Boy! Unfardo 17. He is out in Alfa Romeo. He is currently not. Yes, he's on a lap. No, he's not on a lap. No, he's not on a lap. Oh, he's out of fuel! Bless him. You know, cars need that lovely substance called petroleum, and right now it's very expensive, so I can understand why you put as little in as possible.
It is really expensive at the minute.
Oh, don't. It's taken.
So expensive.
It's taken. And I'm sorry, I'm going to swear for this one. It's taken the bloody piss, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, do you have a thirsty car or?
No, I have a diesel.
All right. Well, there you go. Satan's fuel, guys. Satan's fuel.
What do you mean that's Satan's fuel? Hey, look, don't diss a diesel. Diesels can come in very handy.
Well, yeah, it depends on how much mileage you get out of it.
1,000 miles out of a tank.
Yeah, well, you see, that's like 3 times what I can get, so.
Yes, look, I know petrol is more fun to drive and everything, but because I do a lot of mileage for my work and everything like that, I am required to have a diesel, unfortunately. And plus also, have you seen the tax for petrols these days? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I do pay a bit in tax, yeah.
How much do you pay in tax, Des?
It's like £21 a month or something like that, about £240 per year, something crazy like that.
Do you know how much I pay for my car?
I'm going to assume it's free, because I think before 2017 or something like that, you get them for free.
No, it's a 2015 2-litre diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't. I don't have to pay any road tax.
Well, one day we'll all be driving around with chip oil in our car and hydrogen and I don't know, whatever fuel they can come up with next.
Oh no, we'll all be running around in electrical machines, aren't we? So we'll just have to watch out for wet fields when they put the charging packs in them and everything. Could you imagine?
Yeah. Interesting that RBT went fastest there, 36.3.
6 tenths faster.
Very quick time.
6 tenths faster than Ali Ferrari. So this is going to be an interesting battle between these two, I think, for pole position. I am looking forward to Q3 this one. Excuse me if you can hear me clipping my nails, but they'll get a little bit long. And,
RBT is very quick, very quick. It's just, can he keep it consistent in the race? More so obviously than qualifying, only probably 2. But can he keep it at the wall in the race? If he can, I think he's in with a very good chance of a win today.
And like you say, with Singapore, it's all about keeping away from the wing, away from the walls, keep your wings intact. It is a endurance race. Well, it's a race of attrition, as someone would say. The late great Murray Walker.
Passie's on a quick lap. You want to watch him come over the line? Passie, he's about to come over the line.
In the Ferrari, Spinella!
Past your second sector.
Ooh. Good effort, but just not quite the mustard.
Interesting to note, I'm not too sure what tyres will be showing the best or the tyres are currently on, but there is a few people in the pit lane that have swapped to softs just in case
Yeah,
they want to come out.
I've just seen that one as well. So, done my lap on mediums. Obviously, a game glitch says D Curtis 97. So, D Curtis 97. Oh, it's Monkey Boy.
Yeah, it's D Curtis. Let's think now.
Monkey Boy!
Yeah, it did that last week for somebody where it said that they set their best app on softs mediums. So.
Yeah, I know. It's Codemasters for you. Obviously, they know. Well, I know where their priorities lie. It's basically with esports, so that's why esports get a completely different build to what we do. So we get the crap, and the esports get the good.
Yeah, interesting to know in the chat that David agrees with me on diesels. He's not the best one of diesels either.
PG, what do I get, David? It depends on how heavy-footed I am, to be fair. But let's just say I can cruise down a motorway about 80, 85 miles an hour and still get 55 plus the gallon out of it. It is that it's crazy how economical it actually is. This game is perfect, no bugs at all, says David Loveface as well. Obviously, the Romanian beer's getting to his head. Stop drinking that moonshine that they keep producing, them wonderful people. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I know, exactly. It is like to trundle along miles per gallon. God, this system. I'm imagining that Fabian might be from overseas, where they drive on the wrong side of the road. The only thing that they do measure right is they measure speed correctly, which is in kilometers per hour, because, you know, kilometers look better. Rather than saying 200 miles an hour, I'm going 300 down the road.
Monkey Boy's now on softs. He's come out, he's 10th. He's going to have to really get a move on to get round to start a lap. He left it so late. I was watching that, to be fair. He was still in the pit lane. Stoffy hasn't come back out. He's out. Shots, who's invalidated. He'll get another run. Josh, who's just starting a run. As Object Fungus goes second on the soft.
I think Monkey Boy's going to have enough time to get across the line and set a lap as well, because he is now towards the end of Sector 2.
They're going to move on, though.
Oh, he's got 30 seconds to go under the bridge and everything, and he's also got a very slow Alfa Romeo in front of him. Right, danger zone at the moment. Monkey Boy, Stoffel, Shots Too Drippy, Joshua Meister, and Gronsey, that's the one.
Oh, Twins. He's retired from 10th.
So I don't think Twins can realise that he's done alright. So Monkey Boy does get a lap in now. So let's keep on board with Monkey Boy. He is going to be the first out of the 2 elimination zones. Stoffel cannot improve. He is going to be starting 12th or below. It depends now if Monkey Boy can knock out Twins from qualifying 2.
Groans just come off the line. Reggie's 5th.
Groans is 5th, so Dean is now in the danger zone as well. So Monkey Boy, Stoffel is done. Shots Too Drippy, and Joshua Meister. They've got to set some times and some.
There's rain. There's rain. It's rain, it's just spitting. If you've got the T-cam, it's just spitting.
Yeah,
now.
I've just spotted it now as well. So Monkey Boy has got to crack this lap out. He's got to hope that the track doesn't get too slippery and that the tyre temperatures still stay up as he comes off the bridge section now into turn 13. He's got to make sure that he does not lose that back end, because when the rain starts to pour, the track will get very greasy. Sorry?
Third. Shots was crossing the line. He's just gone 3rd from 14th.
Nice there, and as you can see, there's a drop of rain on the camera lens as well as he comes through the trickier section. It does look like it's going to be very light rain. It looks like he can get away with it. He is navigating his way under the bridge now as the Monkey Boy comes around. Oh, you can see it getting very slippery there. The track. Oh no, he's invalidated.
Yeah. That's really interesting, because he was literally 30 seconds later than Shots. The Shots improved by about 1.5 seconds to go 3rd. And because Monkey Boy was about 20-30 seconds down the road, he went wide.
Yeah.
He just got a bit too wet.
Yeah, so that will be all she wrote for qualifying 2. I'm sure Twins will be, well, I'm sure Monkey Boy will be kicking himself there. And Al-Jadeen, best position to start from, I think, to be fair, P11. Fresh tyres and everything. That is what you want. And there we go, guys. That is all she wrote for qualifying 2. Eliminated from qualifying 2. Dean, Twins, Monkey Boy, Stoffel, and Joshua Meister. Interesting to see. Okay, so there we go.
Yeah.
So through on
That's
softs
RB2.
is Fungus, Shots Too Drippy, and Groansy. 446. Everyone else through on mediums.
Yeah, provided it's dry for the race, which I'm assuming it is because they've started on the mediums, otherwise they would have just all gone soft. So I'm assuming it's dry.
Never assume, my
yeah,
good
so-
man. It may make an ass out of you and
True.
me.
Very true, very true. Well, unfortunately, we don't get a weather update spectating, so I'll have to read between the lines on that one. It's very wet though for Q3.
Now, is it wet or is it intermediate?
It's intermediates.
Yeah.
It's definitely intermediates.
Yeah, it is the inters. Everyone's going to come out in the inters. Now, this is where it's going to get very interesting.
Yeah, they're going early. It might be getting worse towards the end of the session. You could see pole decided on these first runs rather than the runs later on.
Right, the Ferrari's coming out. Ferrari's not wasting time. Oh, I do miss looking at the Ferrari all the time. Ferrari's such a pretty car.
Well, if you thought Singapore was bad in the dry, try it in the wet.
It's epic in the wet.
Yeah. It does separate the good drivers from the average drivers,
I
definitely.
think you're going to try and say he sorts out the men from the boys.
Yeah, but I got told off for using that analogy earlier this season, so I'm not going to
Why?
use that again. I got a question whether it was a thing or not to say that, and I said it was, but other people didn't agree with me.
I hope not, because I lost my voice yesterday.
So who we got first? It's going to be Collateral. He's going to start his lap first. They're all, like I said, they've all come out early. And like I said, I think it's because I think the rain's going to get worse, so that you could see perhaps the move to full wets by the end of the session. But then again, like I said, pole will be decided on these runs because they just won't be quick enough by the end of the session.
Right, there's a
We don't
trick
know.
about wet qualifying. Is you don't try and do one lap.
Yeah, they're just going to, hopefully they'll feel themselves to just stay out there and keep going around.
The wets become better as you go along. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Collateral first, and then it is Mercedes of Ali Ferrari, your pick of the day to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Okay, so Collateral we are watching first. He will be the first person to start a lap.
Someone's invalidated already, it's Fardo in ninth, he's already invalidated.
Yeah, but it's thingy. Oh, is he? Oh, blimey! Has he gone over the line yet?
Yeah, he just started his lap. Turn one, he invalidated. He's got to go around again and take another lap out of those tyres, and perhaps the weather will get worse, who knows. But everyone else has kept it clean so far.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. I commentate RSF1's Division 3 last night around Baku, and I can tell you one thing now. If you think I've lost my voice before, I truly lost my voice for that race. There was action everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Towards the end of it, I literally had no voice left. I was doing podium interviews.
Oh, there we go. RBT. I predicted it. Yeah, I hate to say, I don't want to say I told you so, because it's very difficult out there, but I did say that RBT, if he kept it out of the wall, he'd be okay, and he's out in Q3.
Well, at least I made it through to qualifying 3, unlike some drivers out there in the league, but it is what it is. He's binned it, so he'll be starting from P10, no doubt.
Yep. Harrison in the pits as well. I don't know why he pitted, unless he lost some front wing. after his outlap. I'm assuming.
Or
Well, I was about
maybe-
to cross the line.
Yeah, or maybe he's about to, or maybe it's just like he's gone out there, felt the front end, he's not happy with the front end. 153.9 from Collateral, now comes across the line. 153.6 there from Ali Ferrari. Wow. OMT Kluntz is gone fourth fastest now with a 154.0. Shots to Drip has gone
Good time
faster.
for shots. Oh.
And then now Fungus has gone even faster with 32.9. So the track is getting better out there.
Yeah, Passy validated as well. And Groundsy goes third. Passy and Fardo will want to go again. I think has Fardo invalidated again. I think he must have done. He's invalidated this lap. He's only going just through the first sector now. Yeah, so he's invalidated again. The rain, it does look like it's stopping
Easing
a
off,
little
doesn't
bit.
it?
Yeah, when Passy's just on the fastest first sector. And he stop invalidating is the question for the rest of the lap. Yeah, Object Fungus out of fuel, shots as well. Groundsy's got enough to push again. This is what we were talking about, staying out there on the tyres. Just carry on going around while the track dries, like you said. I think it's stopped raining.
Yeah,
Ooh,
so
Ali
it
Ferrari.
might become dry weather again very, very quickly. It's going to be a lovely, interesting race if it does. A wonderful end to the end of qualifying as well, because if it gets dry, people that think they've set good laps on on wet tyres with their dry setups, if it's a dry race, they're going to be under threat because the track is getting better as they go along. The more laps they put in, the better their laps will be towards the
Far
end.
off, it's Fungus. Fungus has gone long on his fast lap.
Yeah.
And he can't spin it round either. Just watching him try to get out of the wall, he's hit the wall. I don't know what's going on here. Harrison's just started his first lap, but invalidated at the first corner. There it is from
Ooh.
Passy. Yeah, Harrison invalidating. Fardo's on fast lap as well. If I was them now, I would honestly pit and put new inters on. I don't think it's going to get dry enough for slicks by the end of the session. Put new inters on, go again. Well, Harrison looks like he's really struggling, and he's invalidated as well.
What will be the interesting question here as well is who's safe to set softs?
Yeah. If we get to that phase, I can't see how long's left because there's a yellow flag out
I know, it's
over the
Penn's gone.
timer.
Oh,
Shots has gone for softs.
he's changed his strat over.
I'm watching to see if he comes out. There's much spray, there's a bit on the camera lens, but I don't think there's much coming off the cars. And Ferrari soft as well. Oh, it's going to be good, isn't it? These last runs. 4 minutes, yeah, there's 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. Interesting line there from Cluestack.
He wants to get in, get those tyres changed. Yeah, interesting to obviously mention they all get a brand new set of softs for Q3, so they should all have a brand new set to use now.
If they haven't already used them.
So I think you're going to see in the last 3 minutes that all that hard work and RBT crashing out was for nothing because they could have waited for slip conditions.
Well, everyone's coming in the pit lane at the moment. So We don't have much to watch at the moment, Biddle.
No, we can have a chat if you want. Did you have a good week? Have you had a good week?
I've had a long week, to be fair. A really long week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You streamed yesterday, you're streaming tonight, and you're streaming tomorrow.
Yep. For my sins.
Yeah, that's... You just... Too nice. Too nice to cover tonight.
Well, I'm sorry, but someone had to decide
Romania.
that he wants to go on holiday to Romania or something. And like, oh, can someone cover me? I was like, oh, go on then.
Yeah. Do you like Singapore? Would you have raced here if you could have? If DRS is enabled. No, you wouldn't have raced there.
I'm not a fan of Singapore. Some people like it, some people don't. For me, I prefer your traditional tracks.
Yeah, same. I'm more of a traditional track kind of guy. Have you raced Singapore in the light, like in daytime?
No.
It looks so different. I've done it on time trial.
Have you done Monaco at midnight?
No, I haven't. No, I didn't. I do need to do that. I do need to do that. Interesting just to mention, Passy is the last person out of the pit lane. So it looks like he'll get the track on its at its best. But at the front, is it Fardo? Yep, Fardo. Looks like he'll get 2 runs in. If he gets a move on, he'll get 2 runs in. So he might actually be the last one. Who's he got behind him? Is it Fungus or Harrison? It's Harrison. And Fungus just shortly behind. Yeah, so they'll be wanting to get 2 runs in.
Yeah, they will be. Right, okay, so what we got going on here? So we'll be at Alfa Romeo to cross the line first of Fardo 17, but he's on an outlap at the moment. I did see someone just fly past him. Who was that? It's an Aston Martin. Harrison. They're all on outlaps, aren't they? Right, so Harrison is going to be the first one to set a lap by the looks of it.
Yeah, first one set a lap, and like I said, he'll cross the line with about 20 seconds.
Go on, my
or so
friend,
to go
take us
when
away
he,
with the lap.
Fardo's very close behind as he comes across the start-finish line. Yeah, so let's see. I think Fardo's really close behind. As they go into turn 1, it's all about keeping it off that right there on the inside. Make sure you don't invalidate. Keep it close to the curb on the left-hand side. Don't run wide here because you will invalidate. Now, the next part of the lap, the tight right-hander into the DRS zone. Another key invalidation point as long as you keep it. And I just want to mention, I don't think Passy, Collateral, or Shots have made it over the line in time. I don't think they've made it in time for a soft run.
Oh dear.
Harrison, yeah, fastest sector 1 as we expect, but everyone else is, well, not quite everyone, but most drivers are on a lap to try and beat that. As Fardo must be getting so much dirty air behind. There's just no space. He's right behind him. Can't leave a gap at all. There we go, through the old slingshot corner, which used to keep put drivers in the wall. It's not quite the old corner we remember. Tight left-hander here for the hairpin, got to keep it out the wall on the right hand side. Don't clip your front wing. DRS zone again. Now that is active. Fardo looking to get a bit of a slipstream behind Harrison here. Again, obviously Harrison fastest through the second sector so far, as he's the first one on a slick lap. Now this is obviously, as you mentioned, the technical sector 3. Again, you have to be careful because the curves are not prominent, so you can't cut them at all, otherwise you'll corner cut. Under the bridge again, keep out that wall on the right hand side, or take to the escape road as Object Fungus did earlier. Another key moment to keep it out of the middle of the corner so you don't invalidate. Slingshot left hand corner here for the final corner. Don't run too far wide as he hasn't. Crosses the line, you'll go fastest.
Nice.
Out of second. Yeah, Fardo was just too close. I don't know why he went that close.
Ooh.
Oh, Klutschak. Yeah, he's doing well there to beat Ali Ferrari.
Yeah.
Fungus is invalidated. So that's that, I think. I think that's it. Yep. Fungus invalidated. He was the last person on our lap. 3 missed out then. Passy, Shots, and who was the other one? I forgot. Groundsy. Yeah.
All right.
And Collateral and Fungus invalidating. Yeah, so only 4 soft times at the end there. Um,
So everyone else left to capitulate. So the grid so far right now is Plutarch, Ali Ferrari, Harrison 59, Fardo, I'm about to say Pedro from there, then AG Passy, something or other 94, something Fungus 1965, Shots to Drippy, Gronesy 446, and RSF1 servers version 28.
yeah, we weren't mentioning his RSF1, RBT. We weren't getting that free advertising in there for RSF1. I'm gonna go and quickly take a comfort break, as hopefully our drivers do between qualifying and the race, as long as no one readies up. I'll be back in a second.
No worries, my friend. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for the guys to put their race setups on, does look like it's dry at the moment, so it does look like we're in for a good day. Very hot and humid track this is. Let's just have a quick look at what we are dealing with as well, guys. So, Singapore consists of 23 corners. It is a very intensive and fast track at the same time, and you do need lots of downforce. First hosted a race in 2008. It was the first race on the F1 calendar to be hosted under the lights. Remember that fuel incident in 2008 with Felipe Massa where he ripped the hose clean off? And then obviously you had the deliberate crash of Fernando Alonso, which then led on to be his race victory, but then also led into Flavio Briatore's permanent retirement from the league. Not from the league, from F1. This could be anyone's race. It is a tall, it's a long street circuit where safety cars are usually an absolute guarantee around this track. 3 DRS zones. You've got the start finish straight. You've got the DRS zone between turns 5 and 7, and then you've got the shorter DRS zone in 14, 15. So there's lots of potential overtaking places in this track. Wait for everyone to get ready.
Hello.
Aye.
I am back.
He's...
Just in time.
Yes, that was literally only just been pressed.
Yeah. David mentioned in the chat, I was looking in the chat while I was away. He's put, what is the bevy of choice? And it's a Sol. It's a Sol again. I drank it out of a two this week. And recorded it. For the Discord and the.
Oh yeah, because you promised to do a shoey.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did it.
I would never
it wasn't
jump to
very
my
nice.
feet footwear to that.
Yeah, it wasn't that nice. But the worst part of it was I was halfway through drinking out of the shoe, and a bit like floated into my mouth, and I didn't know what it was. But I had to keep drinking because obviously I was filming myself, so I could have drank anything, but yeah, gotta do it. I promised my teammate Sergeant I'd do it, so yeah. Might have my word, and now I'm drinking it out of a bottle, and it tastes much nicer. So yeah, that's that one, David. Thank you for that.
Wow. And we did see the countdown go down. I wasn't being blind, was I?
No, the count's definitely gone down.
We're still where we
Unless
are.
someone's got the spinning circle of doom. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to restart.
Some random person joined apparently.
Yeah, and it's ruined the game. We had this last week. We might have to. Is there any way you can get the picture of the position on the stream? I've really taken a picture of them.
Yeah,
Just
well,
in case.
what we do in RSF1 is that the co-coms take screenshots between sessions.
Yeah. Oh, we've started now, but I think people have left.
Oh yeah, people have already left. The whole lobby host has already left to go and set up a new lobby. But this is sometimes this is fun to watch because it absolutely creates absolute carnage as well. So obviously it won't be as much as intense as what I've done, but this does give me an opportunity as well because I do need some caffeine right now. It's been a long day. I've been on the phones all day with work and everything. Yes, okay. We are restarting the lobby, ladies and gentlemen, so please remember we are restarting, so if you wish to either leave the lobby, and as you can see, people do not care about what they do to themselves here. Lovely view there of... oh god, I do love Codemasters, I really do. Anyway, the session you were trying is no longer available. Oh, okay. Everybody's left. We'll be back very shortly, guys, but just to enjoy the lovely piece of music that I'm giving you to listen to. It's Twitch safe music, basically.
I've started to feel them now. I heard them inside your room, whispering broken sounds, singing another tune. I'm falling in love it's all around. I'm feeling the needles now. It's swimming inside my veins. My mirror is thinning out, feeding the sweetest pain. Fill me with sweet perfume, rubbing your bones all night. We'll leave this empty room. Into the air we'll climb.
So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are now back on thingy. So let's just have a see what we are contending with. And remember, guys, reply your setups. Don't ready up before the lobby host does. Let them decide to go when things is going right. Let's give you a quick tour around this track now. So as I was saying, Singapore, it consists of 23 corners. It is an absolute killer of a race. It's the longest lap of the calendar, and it does take the toll out on the drivers. These hot, humid conditions will always catch you out, and they always fatigue the drivers. 3.14 miles or 5.063 kilometers per lap. 50% race, 23 corners, lots of elevation changes, and 3 DRS zones on this circuit. As you can see, we've got the Aston Martin safety car today, so we will be looking at something beautiful as it goes around the track, and we follow it around, follow the leader. So there we go. That is the guide of the tour, and it does look like we are in for a dry race, and everyone's going to have to start on fresh tyres as well. Aren't they the lucky Sansos?
Yeah, I think Dean set the weather to clear because I think that was the original plan for the race, so it's only fair, really, to keep it the same. Interesting to note that Shots in the Discord said he can't go on to softs then, so is he looking to go start on the softs? I wouldn't have thought that would be people's preferred choice, unless he set that Q2 time on the softs.
There's a couple of drivers, there's a few drivers on soft tyres on the qualifying 2, went there. So if your rules are the same as what our rules are in RSF1, we have to start on the same tyres we went through on same tyres. Yeah, you have to start on the same, otherwise it's a ban. So it keeps it fair. I mean, I know people get the top 10 will get fresh tyres now, but it's really, the least we can do to at least get the same compound on. Well, there's nothing you can do about the fresh tyre situation. It is what it is on that one, I'm afraid. Like you say, it keeps it fair as long as it's the same rules as what would normally be on normal F1 and everything. Okay, in real life F1, they don't restart kind of thing because they don't have glitched lobbies and stuff like that. So, as I said, it is what it is, and we are now just waiting for everyone to apply the same. I've got a fight on Saturday night. I won't miss the race watch, which is decent, says Revenzilla. Okay, and remember, guys, as well, this week we have got the Mexican Grand Prix to watch. And afterwards, after Sunday's race, should you wish to watch a bit more racing, tune into RSF1 stream. It's Division 1's turn at where are we? Australia next week, or this week coming. We are doing a bit of a mixed season this time, and it looks like we are underway. 20 seconds to go. Let me guess. You want one of my legendary formation laps, don't you?
Well, I've heard great things about them from Dean. He does speak about them an awful lot. So I think you've got to live up to the hype now.
Okay.
I need to experience one in my ear directly. So as your controller has a fit or something like that.
No, that's me doing a drum roll. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Take it away then. Take it away.
Okay then, so let me just quickly sort out all the telemetry that I need for this race, and we're underway. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the formation lap. In position number 18, in the pain in the ass, it's the Haas of Hirsch S 2004, and he is starting on the white striped hard tyres. In P17, it's OMT to Jerks. In the pain in the ass Haas, starting on yellow striped medium tyres. Silverside Boy in the yellow orange Tango Bot proprietary machine, the McLaren Mercedes, starts P16 on the yellow striped medium tyres. Joshua Meister in the Red Bull, which is actually currently still in white at the moment, starts on the medium tyres in P15. In P14 it's OMT Stoffel on the Alfa Romeo on the yellow striped medium tyres. Monkey Boy Kurt 97 starts in his Williams in P13 on the yellow striped medium tyres. Twins 2157 starts on yellow striped medium tyres in the Alpine. It's the Whistleline speed engine that used to be the Renault in P12. And the man himself, Al Jadine, starts in the Honda Power AlphaTauri P11 on the yellow striped medium tyres. And your top 10 is RBT Serves 28 starting on yellow striped medium tyres in the Propeller machine, the Tango machine, the Iron Brew Bot P10 McLaren Mercedes. Gronesy 446 starts on red striped medium soft tyres in P9 in the Mercedes. Horrible car. Shots 2 Drippy in the Williams starts on red striped soft tyres. I got getting mixed up here now as well. Starts in P8. Fungus starts on the red striped soft tyres in P7. Collateral As in the Ferrari Spinella starts in P6 on yellow striped medium tyres. P5 goes to AG Passy, starts P5. That's a P5 in the other Ferrari on yellow striped medium tyres. Fardo 17 in the Alfa Romeo starts on yellow striped medium tyres in P4. Harrison 59 in the green Mercedes starts in P3 on yellow striped medium tyres. Ali Ferrari 15 in the other Mercedes starts in P2 on the yellow striped medium tyres. And pole position, the Whistleline speed machine, goes to OMT Klustuk. Starts on yellow striped medium tyres, starts off the race. Big gap. Oh yes, and his tyres.
Big gap. Yeah.
His tyres are going to be absolutely stone cold freezing. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be carnage. This is going to be hell for him because he's going to have cold tyres, cold brakes, and oh my god, I can't wait to see the carnage. I hope you can as well. Ha ha ha. Okay, so
interesting to see Hirsch at the back on the hards. Don't expect him to make many positions up off the start.
Oh, he's going for the long run, isn't he? So we're going to go from hard to soft, isn't he? So be very, very quick at the end, no doubt. Okay, so lap 2. No, it's not lap 2. Lap 1. Okay, here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No! And it looks like that the Alpine gets a cracking start and he managed to pull away from everyone. The Mercedes covers off the Alfa Romeo, but then there's contact between, oh my god, there's contact between there. Where's our scene? Got someone go round it as the Alfa Romeo go round of Fardo, and Fardo's dropped to the back of the grid, but Ali Ferrari gets away good as well. He's managed to keep it up in second place. Behind him is Harrison 59 in third. Behind him is Grossi in the other Mercedes. So it looks like we have not got carnage of of the start of the line, but carnage can always happen as we come through the first lap of this narrow street circuit. So AG Passy and the two Ferraris have dropped down in positions. Yes, David Lowface, now. It wasn't as good as now because my voice is pretty much dead from yesterday still, but we will do my best. But look at this, OMT has managed to pull a second already in less than half a lap. So he's going to break that DRS train. So Ali Ferrari, Harrison 59, Grousey, Gronesy, can't you just get a proper name? Gronesy, and someone's trying to go round the outside there of turn 13, but it doesn't quite look because the Mercedes gets a switch back. They're using a bit of the ERS button as well, and we've got Collateral there on the back of his teammate. He's trying to get past him, but no, he can't. So team orders will take in place. Who is faster than the other? I don't know. That one. What about from your end?
Yeah, good start by the softs of Gronesy and Object Fungus getting ahead of the two Ferraris going longer on the mediums. I was intrigued to watch those two Ferraris off the start, line astern on the grid, to see if they'd work together, but it seems like they've fallen backwards, 6th or 7th. And a mention for famous last words for Hirsch, who's gone from being at the back of the grid to being 12th. I mentioned I didn't expect him to make up much place on his hard tyres, but he's gone 6 places up to 12th, so now he's just off the points and giving Dean a bit of hassle behind.
It looks like Twins and OMT Jerks there are swapping positions as well. Fardy's making up a recovery as well. He's up to P16 already from dropping to the back of the grid. Shots too drippy there on the soft tyres. Looks like he wants to get past the Alfa Romeo of OMT Stoffel in front of him as he comes around turn 5 now. He's going to come into the ERS zone. They don't have DRS quite yet though at the moment as he gets into the slipstream. He's not using his battery, but he's got to be patient. He's got to play the long game. And remember, you've got to make your overtakes cool and calculated around this circuit. Have you considered taking over from Crofty? Who said that? Me? What is that referring to me? There's some okay, fair enough. So someone's absolutely enjoying my commentary skills. Thank you very much. I do try my hardest. But hang on, we've got Collateral still on the road, right on the back of his teammate. The two Ferraris are going tooth and nail for this one. They want to be they want to be working together. Oh, they're getting so close together right now. Look, I'm going to give the Ferrari a team order right now. Fernando is faster than you. Can you confirm that you understand this message? Did anybody know reference to that one? Please laugh out loud in the stream because we all know what that's from if you're any sort of an F1 fan. Well, anyway, AG Passy is starting to close in on the soft tyre of the medium tyre run of the Aston Martin in front of him. Now, can the two Ferraris work together and literally start cutting the field one by one? There we go. First time penalty of the session. We've got Silverside Boy in the McLaren. Gets a 3-second time penalty for extending the track limits. Oh, you very naughty boy. So, there we go. Fastest laps now coming through there. And DRS will now be enabled for the first time of this race. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not going to say it because it'll just happen as soon as I not say it. That's not happened yet, but it will happen. We'll get some good DRS overtakes.
Yeah, and a great start for, like I mentioned, the softeners, but for Klujczak as well. His championship rival at the moment in 12th, so obviously he'll assume the championship lead, but there's a long way to go with 27 laps still to run.
And Hirsch is just trying to get round the outside of turn 7 there from Dean, but Dean is able to keep... Oh, no, he has got round Dean. Dean has dropped down. What a move from the Hirsch there on the hard tyres as well. Normally, the hard tyres take a long while to heat up around Singapore. I was about to say Silverstone then. Don't ask me why. Yeah.
He knows his make-up places. He's got to make up places quick, and he's overtaking obviously the boys that he believes is faster than. And I think Dean is a racer. When you come up against him, you know he's going to keep it clean. So you can be a bit more confident in making a move against him.
Has Clues underfueled? Now, if someone's underfueled, they are praying that they want a safety car. Yes, he has. Yes, he has indeed. And now he's got Ali Ferrari. Now sniff it. Oh, Twins is retired from the session. And that is going to be a safety car. We knew it was coming. Yeah. Safety car. Safety car.
Yeah, it was an overtake by Twins on Silverside. The Silverside boy, the new boy for today. Yeah, just... pushing each other too hard. I think Twins went around the outside of Silverside. There'll be one for the stewards, I think. I think Twins will clip that one and send it in, possibly. This safety car. Don't think it'll trigger pit stops. The soft runners might come in. Don't think the mediums one will.
Yeah, the soft runners might want to come in to get on either a pair of mediums or a pair of hards. If they go on the mediums, they're going to have to stop again, though. Hards, I don't think can go quite to the end of this race where they're currently standing at the moment. So, oh yeah, they are coming in. They are switching to there's mixture there, mediums and hards. So definitely Groansy and Fungi will definitely have to stop again, and so will Shots 2 Drippy. However, the two hard runners. Monkey Boy with a 5-second time penalty. Oh dear, tut, and so is Collateral as well. Remember, guys, how hard is it to leave space between each other on the safety car? It is really not that hard. Come on, crack on with it. You know, give each other room. You don't need to be up each other's asses right at the moment. The safety car's not coming in any time soon, so just give each other the space. Keep your tyres on decent temperature, conserve your fuel, conserve your tyres, and I'm sure the Alpine driver is absolutely loving life right now, fueling lean, and he's just going to be slowly just minding his own business, taking a Sunday drive around the streets of Singapore. Yeah, there's no need to get like so close to each other. Just give each other space. How hard is it? And that's me being frank. I'm sorry, I should be nice, but I have to be frank now.
Yeah, it's happened a few times. It's to do with the delta. To be honest with you, I think it really is to do with the game. And I think there is no
delta. If they're behind the safety car, like the way they're now, there is no delta.
Well, I've just had a message to say there was one.
Oh.
So yeah, that's how Dean and Monkey come together. At the start of the safety car, until you cross that line, I think you've got the delta that you have to adhere to, and I think Dean and Monkey got caught. That's where the 5 seconds for them come from. I'm assuming that's where the 5 seconds come from for Stoffy and Collateral as well, because Stoffy was behind Collateral, so I'm assuming Stoffy's gone into the back of Collateral, and Monkey Boy went into the back of Dean. So that's that one there.
Yeah, and I said David Loveface decided to say hi Frank. Obviously, he's taking it too literal. The guy's an idiot. This guy's incredible. You'll never learn. Yeah, so now, trivial question to anyone who watches F1, who's watched F1 for some years. I'm wearing a certain hat today. Now, anyone who knows anyone will know who this hat belongs to, but what year is it from? That's your question. Oh, very nice there from Geff Fabian and Dean as well. And whose hat is it? You've got the year right, but whose head was it? Yes, and Dean, you're supposed to be racing, not answering a Twitch question. Yeah, Michael Schumacher, the legend, the GOAT himself, the king of F1. Everyone else claims it seems to be someone else at the moment. Yes, that other person is the most successful driver in Formula 1 to date, but he is not the GOAT. He is not the king, and he definitely is not a sir in my language. Can anyone tell I don't like the driver? Oh, wow. And someone actually agrees with me. Normally it turns into an absolutely blistering argument with some people. So, oh, no, it's not, because you should support Lewis Hamilton because you're British. So? And it does look like now we have some spectator if anyone wants to spectate. Well, I think the answer of the question was for Dean, was to say that if he crashed out in the race, he was going to come and make it a freeway with us, because I know he enjoys doing comms with me. Oh, look at me. My stream was so far behind, says David. Bit like you then, innit, David, to be fair. So...
He'll appreciate that one. He'll take that one on the chin, I think.
Which one?
all the way from his hotel room in Romania. Yeah, but at least he stuck around for the race, so he could be getting pissed. I shouldn't say. I'll say pissed. He should be getting pissed because I think his work are paying for all of his expenses while he's away. But
Well,
he's
why
choosing
not
to
get
stick
drunk
it
on?
out.
It's hydration expenses. You know. You've got, mate. If you're on a works trip and a worker paying for it, you rinse it. You absolutely rinse it. I remember going to the award ceremony. I walked into that one. Yes, you did. So basically, if you're out on a works trip or anything like that, you rinse it. Like, I've been out on award ceremonies with my previous employers and that lot, and like they've given you the card to go and like, get your food and drinks and that lot. I'm getting plastered on it. I don't care. They're paying for me to go away. I can't sleep well away from home anyway, so I need to sleep somehow. And now, if that's intoxicated, it's intoxicated.
Yeah, I've never been in that position, unfortunately.
You're too young, probably. That's why.
I was just not that young. I'm 25, so.
Yeah, you're young.
Yeah, well, not as young as some of the people in this league.
I'm almost 10 years older than you.
You're almost 20 years older than Dean, then. Well, I won't mention that.
Oh, he has to get expenses approved, unfortunately. And we have just got the message that the safety car is coming in on this lap. Okay, so let's do what Vettel wants to do and get ready to drive, ladies and gentlemen. So, the Aston Martin safety car will have to peel off away, and what will the Alpine man do? He's got Ali Ferrari sniffing on the back of his gearbox. He is going to be wanting to pull away from that car as soon as he can, because it all depends now what Ali Ferrari can do. Ooh, they're getting so close to each other. Please don't hit one another, because I don't like it when cars hit one another and gets penalties. Is he going to do a Valtteri Bottas, or is he going to wait for the safety car to start peeing into the pits? And no, I thought we're getting ready to go then. And we're away. Yes, we go. That GIF, absolutely. Here we go. The Alpine does not catch the Mercedes nap, and the Mercedes is right on the back of the gearbox and trying to get through. Oh my God, he's gone round and he's crashed.
Wow. That is massive for the championship. That is absolutely massive.
He is absolutely gone and binned that one into the wall and everything, and that's given the lead to Ali Ferrari as the Mercedes now run almost well. Hang on, we've got the Ferrari having a sniff on the inside of the Aston Martin, but he can't get past the Aston Martin. Oh, they're catching, they're side by side, they're rubbing this racing, remember? They're rubbing wheels, but they're going to get side pod damage and floor damage if they keep on doing that with each other, and the Ferrari gets past the Aston Martin, cold tyres exactly, and the Alfa Romeo nudges the Aston Martin, nudges the Ferrari into the wall, and the Ferrari's got no front wing. The Ferrari of AG Pacey is now coming back onto the field. He's going to have to literally come back into the pits again. And hang on, we've got the Red Bull on the inside of the house at turn 13. He's looking to get past. He uses the ERS. He's trying to get past. We've got action everywhere. This is what happens to safety car restarts. We get everyone everywhere on the hard tyres. Look at the Hirsch S2004 is now up to P6.
Yeah, Dean got him on the restart down into turn 1 before the chaos unfolded with Klutschak. He'll be really disappointed with that one. He would have been really hoping for a win today. He controlled the early stage of this race, but that safety car restart, is just give advantage to Ali Ferrari in the championship now. So we'll have to see what Hirsch can do from 6th on those hards, but looking good for Ali Ferrari at the moment.
But also we have to keep an eye on Hirsch at the moment in P6. At the moment, he's only less than a second behind Algidine as well. Like you say, Algidine has managed to get him on this restart, but if you watched earlier as well, once them tyres got back up to temperature, once he got the tyres up to temperature and everything into the operating window, he was able to home in on the AlphaTauri and get past the AlphaTauri for an epic move, what looked like round the outside of him as well. Didn't quite catch it earlier. We will try and keep an eye on these two guys together. Hang on, we've got the Mercedes on the inside of the Red Bull going on the inside. Nice move there done. He pushes the Red Bull well out of his way, but the Red Bull's trying to get back on the switch back on the inside, but no, the Mercedes is not having it and shuts the door on him and takes off P7 from him, and that puts also the Aston Martin ahead of the Red Bull as well.
Yeah, Object will be looking to recover after starting on those softs and having to take that early pit stop to get onto those mediums. In 8th at the moment, obviously, as we mentioned at the start, 10 points off the top of the table from Hirsch, so he'll be looking to hopefully close up to Hirsch. He's only a couple of places behind him now, so he's got every chance on those fresh mediums to go along and perhaps go for the soft at the end and be blistering at the end, hopefully.
Yeah, Ali's pulling a good gap at the moment. He is 3 seconds ahead of the Ferrari at the moment as well. But we've got Hirsch all on the back of Algedine as well. Just as we come under the bridge now, and we're to the last few corners now, DRS is going to be re-enabled very, very shortly. You watch, there's going to be another safety car just as I say that as well. And there we go. We have got the fastest lap there from Ali Ferrari. It's a 140.5. Here we go. Now the DRS is switched on and away we go. So let's get the overtaking underway, because this is going to be this is going to be taking candy from a baby for Hirsch from Algedine. Algedine has not got a hope in hell once he gets the DRS on him. So into turn 5 now, around he goes. Yeah, carries the speed and opens up the DRS and the ERS. He's getting as much frontline speed as he can, but he just can't get past. He's heavy with fuel at the moment. He's got to play the patient game. He's got the Mercedes right on the back of him as well, so he's got to be careful on what moves he makes, because if he makes a move at the wrong moment, he is going to put the Mercedes right on him and put himself under threat as well.
Yeah, I don't really think. Oh, there's a flag out. It's for Passy in the Ferrari.
Yeah, looks like he had a little bit to do. And hang on, the Mercedes is there. It looks like he can try and... So the Aston Martin looks like he can try and move on the Mercedes as well. But hang on, we've got the AlphaTauri being under threat as well. But no, he can't quite get past it. Look at this. The hard tyres are actually faster than Dean's medium tyres. What is going on there? Collateral there gets a 3-second time penalty as well. RBT pits again. Yes, he does by the looks of it. He's on medium tyres there as well.
Yeah, no disrespect to Dean, but I think, as we've seen this season, Hirsch is a faster driver, and he's making that difference between the hard and the medium very minimal through his own pace and skill at the moment.
Yeah, you can see it as well. You can see where Dean's holding him up. Like I said, no disrespect to the AlphaTauri driver whatsoever. Dean is definitely holding up the Haas driver, and he does look like he's putting his car in the right places, and by all means defending with his life right now. Oh, he goes wide. Oh, but look at this. Grounds is round. Okay, Grounds is round. Oh dear, that's not good there as well. But then look at this one as well. He gets the DRS. It looks like he's trying to get into the slipstream as well. Dean's trying to fight it off, but no, he can't do it. Is he going to make a late lunge on the inside of turn 7? No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it, and he falls back into line and just going to follow Dean around a little bit longer, and just... I think what he might be trying to do as well is put Dean under a lot of pressure and maybe force Dean into an unforced error. Make the move easy for himself and everything. Well, but look at the gap between Ali Ferrari and Collateral now. 6 seconds.
Yeah, Ali Ferrari's got his race under control at this stage anyway, obviously barring any other safety cars to punch the field back up. I think Dean, to be honest, is doing really well. He's just putting his car in the right places, like you said. Another yellow flag out. I think it's Shots that's round. But yeah, Dean doing really well at the moment. Just putting his car in the right place, not compromising his own race, because obviously if you're too defensive, it can really compromise your own race. But it seems to me at the moment that Hirsch's race is being compromised the most. If he can't clear Dean, he's already 4 seconds off the back of Stoffy in 4th place.
Yeah, and he's only got, and we've got 21 laps.
And
we've got 21 laps left of this race as well. Sector 2, yellow flag there as well. Again, looks like we've got a slow moving car going around. And here comes the Haas again. He's going to try and make the move as well. He's got to get past us. And look at Dean as well. He's making his rear end of the AlphaTauri wider than my mum's bum. He's making sure that Haas cannot get round. But hang on, the Haas has got a good run. Oh no, he can. AG's pitted again apparently as well. So look, Dean's just doing absolutely brilliant. Now the Haas has now carried the speed through turn 5 now as well. He tries to get into the slipstream as well. He's using his ERS. He's got the DRS. Dean has almost used all of his ERS. Yes, he's got the move done. He's managed to get on the inside. He gets the move done. They're rubbing races. They're rubbing wheels. He's pushing Dean aside, but then Dean's going to get the switch back on the inside of turn 8 now. They're side by side into the sector now. And who can he get past? Yes, he can. Hirsch has managed to get past the AlphaTauri at last, and now he needs to just stretch the gap now and get away and catch up with the Alfa Romeo, who is now 3.2 seconds up the road.
Yeah, brilliant overtake, and he really did have to push Dean there. Dean was not going to give him an ounce of space. To be honest with you, perhaps a little bit too aggressive from Dean there. I think he should have let him go a little bit earlier and just focus on his own race. He knows he's not racing Hirsch today. But, you know, fair play. He's give the viewers something to watch at least.
I would say it was all. I would say that was terrific, hard but fair racing between the two guys. You know, obviously, Dean has fully aware that. No offense to the young guy, that Hirsch is a lot faster than him, but he's going to make sure that if he's going to give the position, he's going to keep Hirsch honest about it as well, and going to make him work for it.
Yeah, I think he's hurt himself now though, because Fungus is all over the back of him, and Fardo as well. He's quick and he's all over the back of Fungus. I think.
Oh, Dean's coming into the pit lane by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dean is on 10 lap hold mediums as well, so they could be pretty knackered as well. So he might just want to put a fresh set of tyres on and come back out. Is he going to go onto the hards, or is he going to?
Yeah, it's a hard. It's a little bit early, I think. If you look at the people like Ali Ferrari and Collateral, they're doing decent lap times at the moment. I think that's a little bit too early. I think he'll struggle for tyre wear at the end, but another safety car might extend that stint for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so recap of the race so far. We have had one safety car, and we've got Ali Ferrari, who is now 7.9 seconds ahead of Collateral in the Ferrari. And Harrison now is right on the back of the Ferrari and the Aston Martin as well. He's going to start putting pressure on. These two are pretty much even Stevens for Harrison's actually got the bigger bigger gain as well. He's got so much more ERS than the Ferrari driver as well. So it's literally who's going to blink first and go into the pits. The undercut around this circuit is very powerful.
There it is. It's not as powerful, obviously, if he was going from a medium to a soft, but the guy is going from a medium to a hard. It's still very much powerful. Like you said, it's not quite as powerful if he's going onto a soft tyre. But you might see that later on from the likes of Object, who I predict will go on to a soft tyre to finish the race.
Mm-hmm. So Harrison has boxed and put on a fresh set of mediums as well, and he's going to come out of the race now in P9. So Hirsch is up into P3, but he has got Fungus right on the back of him on medium tyres as well. But the medium tyres of Fungus are 8 laps old, and they're going to start dropping off anytime soon, whereas the hards, they're so durable, they can keep on and on and on. He's got a little bit more life left. He's got more life left than that. Oh, hang on. And look at that. Hirsch knows that the race is not with Fungus, and he's just let him go.
Yeah, that's a clever racer there. That is, he knows to let Fungus go. He's not going to be able to fight against him on older hard tyres. So he'll probably just want to stay within his DRS. Hopefully he can gain an advantage from that going forward, especially if he's got fast guys coming up behind him as well. You'll start to see Hirsch's tyres go off a little bit now as we get to half distance. So expect him to pit the mediums about lap 20 maybe. He'll do mediums till the end, perhaps a little bit earlier than that, as he'll probably want to get into his mediums and get rid of those hards as soon as he can.
New Hirsch. It depends how good he is with his tyres at the moment as well, because if he's got good tyre management as well, he can actually do what a lot of driver. What I might think he's predicting he's going to do, he's going to take the tyres till about lap 25-ish, I reckon, and he might just try and do the softs at the end and be absolutely rapid.
Yeah, I think it depends on safety cars. It depends if we get another one, obviously. I think 25 might be. It depends on the rest of the field. What the rest of the field do, it's all circumstantial. I think at that point, though, if everyone sort of stayed in the strategy there was on now, I think taking those hards to 6 laps from the end, he'll really struggle for pace.
Well, I'm just looking at the deltas now. He's only 18 seconds behind the race leader, or 19 seconds behind the race leader. So if the race leader does come into the pit lane anytime soon, Object, Fungus, and Hirsch will be running first and second. Obviously, Fungus will be pitting a lot earlier before the Haas driver because he's on the medium tyres. So it'd be interesting to see what Ali Ferrari's doing on his medium tyres as well, because I have seen someone around this circuit, believe it or not, do a medium soft strat and made it work.
Yeah, if you get a couple of safety cars in your mediums, that's definitely a strategy.
Oh, Ali Ferrari's getting very twitchy there as well. I just had a quick look at the race leader as well. He almost put it into the wall as well. He does not want to be doing that. Don't execute Order 66, my friend. You want to be keeping it on the track.
The yellow flag out. Oh, it's for Dean. It's for Dean. He just ran a bit wide. He got front wing damage. Yeah, he has. He's got front wing damage.
Hirsch is out! Hirsch is out! What's happened to Hirsch?
Pushed into turn 1.
Oh no, he's lost it. Yeah,
outside.
he's done what the Alpine driver did. He was looking so strong as well. That is a shame. I was looking forward to see what. Yeah, a shame. What a shame. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. TJM. Sorry. I'm gutted. Yeah, damn. I was hoping for one of the comebacks of the century, but it is what it is. To finish first you have to finish.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's a big blow. Championship leader out. I mean, I don't want to. He just had to get the points on the board, didn't he, with Klutschak obviously retiring. He was pushing hard though. I think he's been compromised ever since qualifying really started at the back. I think it's played in his mind a little bit. Pushing that a little bit too hard. Yeah, he's put it in the wall, and now it really is advantage Ali Ferrari and Object Fungus. Definitely out in front. It's interesting to watch. The safety car hasn't picked the leader yet. Will Fungus pick for hards now and go to the end? I imagine Ali Ferrari will.
That would seem like the sensible thing to do.
Yep, Ferrari's in. Ali Ferrari's in, so I imagine Fungus will pit as well for hards. It's the sensible thing to do, like you said. Yep, he's coming in. So this blows the strategy right out for everyone, really. Dean gets away with knocking the front wing. On the same lap, he loses his front wing. He has managed to pit for medium tyres and get rid of those hards. And Fungus as well has gone onto the mediums again. So he must have had a new set of mediums to avoid going on the hards, which Ali Ferrari's had to do. Now that is going to be interesting.
Yeah, that is. Hirsch is in the Twitch stream now, says, I can't believe it. Yes, Hirsch, I am so gutted that that's happened to you. You were looking good. You're looking really good. But I just think you might have just pushed it a little bit too much anyway. So 3 drivers out of this race. Both lost it. Well, 2 drivers lost it at turn 2, basically. I think there are. Oh, and RBT speeding in the pit lane as well. Tut, tut, tut.
That's a bit special, that is. I did that in, I think, the opening 9 races or something like that, as I was reminded. Yeah, so got to be careful of that one. Where is he now? 13th. yeah, it shouldn't affect him too much down there. It might do come the end though. Depends what tyres he's going to put on now. But yeah, the big interesting thing for me here is you've got Harrison and Collateral. They're essentially on new mediums. They won't pit again before the end of the race. No will Object, Stoffy. I don't think anyone will pit now before the end of the race. But Ali Ferrari out in front on those hard tyres. This is kind of the hard territory, this half point through the race. It's definitely the hard tyre territory. It depends how long the safety car stays out for. The medium tyre runners will want it to stay out for at least another lap or two. Otherwise, Ali Ferrari at the end of the race, I think, is going to be much quicker than those on the mediums. But yeah, I mean, the second half of this race is going to be absolutely fascinating to watch.
And thank you very much to all that's watching. We have got 29 viewers at the moment. Biddle, which is great numbers to see.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, brilliant. I think we've seen the viewer numbers creeping up, and obviously people watching it on the replay on Twitch as well. We've seen a few hundreds of viewers on some races. So yeah, brilliant support.
Yeah, it is good to see things like that as well. And remember, guys, for anyone that knew Shrimper as well, we will be in RSF1 doing a charity event for him and his family soon. So I will, once I get the information for it, because if anybody doesn't know me, I'm one of the admins of RSF1. Once I get the information confirmed and everything, and we've put the nails in the coffin and everything, excuse the pun, whoops. Once we finalize everything and whatnot, we will be announcing it, and I will announce it in FPRL as well, so that you guys can join in on what we intend to do. I just nearly cocked up and said the wrong freaking pun for it and all.
Yeah, but from what I know, he was a jovial bloke, so I'm sure he will have,
Yeah, but there's appropriation, and sometimes like that. There's sometimes you just don't say them. You don't say certain things.
Yeah. Well,
me and my mouth.
I mean, yeah,
gets me into trouble
that's
in many ways.
That's you. That's you. That's your nature. So.
It gets me into trouble more ways than one.
Yeah, but I'll probably speak on behalf of everyone in FPRL when we say that we will love to hear more details about that, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of people getting involved, as we did a couple of weeks back in Monza. I think we did a little tribute.
Yeah, you did the lap of honour.
Tier 2 race. Yeah, so I think there'll be plenty of people wanting to get involved, and again, yeah, everyone's thoughts, obviously, with Shrimper's family. I know we had quite a large family, so yeah, all of our thoughts are with them at this sad time. So yeah, it'll be good to hear details, obviously, of what you're planning in RSF1. I think there's a few guys in FPRL that did know him, some that didn't, but obviously some that obviously want to pay respect to him. So yeah.
Well, some of your admins are either former or current RSF1 drivers as well, and your founders as well were previously RSF1 as well. So there is a big connection between the two of us and everything. So I've come along from RSF1 to help you guys out with your comms and everything, because I know that's one area where you were not particularly struggling, but not had the technology that obviously that I've got and everything. And I'm really enjoying my moment at the moment with comms, and I've stopped racing for the moment and across all leagues, just to literally solely concentrate on commentary.
Yeah, I mean, we're really happy to have you here. I think everyone's commented on that in terms of stream quality and everything like that, and especially personality.
One of a kind. I'm one of a kind.
So, yeah, much appreciated. Especially taking tonight, because obviously this is your tier that you're a reserve driver for. So. Yeah, it must be interesting. I always think to myself it'd be really interesting to commentate on a tier 2 race. Obviously, I race in tier 2, so I know some of the drivers. I know most of the drivers in there because I've been racing with them all season. I just think it'd be strange to commentate over a tier that I would usually be racing in. So I don't know how that feels for you.
It was a little bit. What's it called?
Especially
We-
with Dean, because obviously you commentate with Dean on a Friday.
Yeah, and we were teammates
you're
in the
now
Alpha
watching the
Tauris as well. But no,
Yeah.
it was really weird because I used to be tier 3 in RSF1, and last night I covered for tier 3's comms, and so I was streaming for tier 3. And we were at Baku last night, and to tell you one thing, it was an absolutely epic race to actually commentate on, because I knew the drivers, I'd raced with the drivers and everything, and it gives you so much more insight information as well. Okay, so we have got safety car in this lap, so let's give you the gift that everyone wants. Let's get doing what Sebastian Vettel wants to do, and that's go out and get racing. So it is now down to Ali Ferrari to get the grid lined up and ready to go. Now, are we going to see the repeat of the last safety car restart, or is someone actually going to use their heads and not try and overcook the start? Well, there's only one way to find out. Ali Ferrari, you might want to back off from the safety car a tad little bit, because remember, you cannot overtake the safety car and you cannot get racing until that car crosses that pit lane entry. He's so close to that safety car. That safety car is right there. He's in it. Right, okay. Let's ride on board of Ali Ferrari now. Oh, see, this is what I mean.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, this is absolutely carnage everywhere. There's a Ferrari with no front
Harrison's
wing.
got a front wing.
Yeah, no
Harrison's
front
got a
wing.
front wing as well.
Yeah, it's
Oh, dear.
absolutely caused mayhem for this. Oh my days, look at that. The Aston Martin's going absolutely terribly wide there, and we are racing underway again. Why do people just do silly things? I don't know. Exactly, Revenzilla, WTF. What was that indeed? So the Mercedes driver...
Yeah, I really don't know what happened there in the restart. It's the second restart we've had contact. You think some people might have learned from the first one to keep it a little bit cleaner and perhaps attack a couple of corners later, especially down the straight.
I don't think he brake checked anyone. It was because he went to overtake the safety car before the safety car got into the pit. It activates a limiter.
Yeah.
So that's what would have caught everyone out. So that's just what happens. This is why you back off from the safety car when you're thinking, oh, look at that. Oh, turn 13. We've got action. We've got action everywhere. We've got contact everywhere. This is absolutely carnage. This has wrecked so many people races.
Yeah, RBT, as we mentioned in qualifying, you know, he's fast on his day, but in the he's fast on his day, and Object Fungus is out.
Object Fungus is out, and it might cause another safety car as well at this rate as well, unless the safety car is not going to come out because it's not further enough away. Yep, that is it. That is the Aston Martin there looks like he will have diffuser damage and everything. Yeah, exactly. So Ali Ferrari is going to struggle with all sorts of damage, but the rear end of his car, he's going to have rear wing damage and everything. He has got behind him 1.2 seconds until there is Stoffel behind him. Collateral in the other Ferrari. He's managed to avoid all the carnage and keep on going.
Yeah, with Object Fungus, it just looked like he lagged. He really, really lagged and just went straight into the wall on my screen. RBT retires in the pit lane, yeah, but for Object Fungus, who was looking to get a big haul of points over Hersch and Kuchak, who was retired, it just looked like he got unfortunate with a bit of lag and went straight into the wall.
And what a move!
Yeah.
That was a bit of a contact there. The Mercedes overtook the Alfa Romeo, but the Alfa Romeo kept his nose in it and knocked the young Mercedes a little bit out of the way there. But here we go, they're side by side coming through turn 7 and 8 now. And they go. Look at this helicopter cam. It's fine, awesome. The Mercedes
good
trying to
racing
get,
from there.
yeah, the Mercedes is trying to get past the McLaren, but the McLaren's going to get the switch back as he comes towards the bridge now. Yes, he does. The Mercedes runs wide. They're side by side of the bridge. This is not where you want to be trying to overtake one another. And there's contact and there's front wing absolutely everywhere. And the Mercedes has gone off into the escape zone and crashed.
Yeah. Wow. Silverside as well. I think it was it Fardo with no front wing? Went up the inside of Silverside. Silverside ran wide, and I think now he's got front wing damage, and he's down to 10th from 4th. So really disappointing.
Safety car number 3.
As a passenger. Yeah. Just wondering what others going to do, whether they're going to pit.
It was going so well, David Lowerface. until the second safety car restart, and then that's just when it all tits up, really, basically. This time, Ali Ferrari, if you can hear me, do not ride the rear end of the safety car.
Yeah, that was chaos. And I think that safety car benefits Silverside and Fardo the most, who both had no front wing. Groundsy as well, who obviously went off, like you said, he's in the pits now. Those three are going to get away with it and be back on the tail of the field. Otherwise, they would have been right down the pack.
Back off from the safety car when it says safety car in this lap. You can't be on the rear end of the safety car because I know it's not your fault, but because your limiter came on. But when you get the safety car coming, the idea is to back away from it, my friend. I know you quick. I'm sure you. I'm not teaching you how to suck eggs here, by all means, but just give it a mile space, and then when you can set your pace. Okay, so we're going to be another 2 to 3 laps behind the safety car. Let's have a nap, shall we? As we wait for the drivers to do their pit stops and do everything they need to do. Ooh! Bottom half of the grid are going on soft tyres. Interesting.
Yeah, they were the ones right at the back, so there was just
They've got nothing to lose, basically.
problem and nothing to lose yet. And I think everyone from about Silverside up, I think they stayed out. So yes, I think Silverside hasn't pitted for Newfoundland. He must have got away with it, and he definitely hit the wall. He must have got away with it though, because obviously he hasn't pitted. I think he's going to be a sitting duck on those hard tyres off the start, but we'll see.
But yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens with the 2 girls. Well, after the safety car as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, no more safety cars. Be interesting to see. Well, it'd be nice to see no more safety cars.
Yeah, I think what's going to be really interesting is we saw earlier on Hirsch really struggled to get past Dean, and Dean is going to have some fast cars behind him on the soft tyres wanting to get past him. Is he going to perform to the same level as he did earlier on, keeping the championship leader behind him before his retirement? If so, he could be on for some good points for the Alpha Tauri there, which I'll be very happy with. If he comes home in 5th.
I'm sure you will be, because I do believe that AlphaTauri are currently leading the overall constructors.
Yeah, I believe so. Just about from, I think it's Alpine. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% on that. I think it is. I'll have to double check. Yep, Alpine by only 15 points. Yep, so it's close. Obviously, I don't think there's Alpine drivers left in this race, is there? No, so that'll suit me. That'll suit me.
Okay, so safety car is coming in this lap. Right. Here we go. Let's see what this is going to create this time. Brake, let the safety car go. You don't need to be right behind it. Oh, there is a slight echo someone's picking up. That's better. Now you can go. Well done, and we are away again. Harrison gets a 3-second time penalty for extending the track limits, but then Ali Ferrari gets a cracking restart, and he's managed to pull a half a second over Stoffel. Stoffel is right and under pressure from Monkey Boy Kurt. So Monkey Boy there in the Williams is getting there. Did I see a bit of carnage at the back there? No, I didn't. We are managing to get through. Silverside Boy is just been absolutely fine at the moment, and as he come around turn 5 now and down the first straight as well. Remember, no DRS for the next 2 laps. We are underway, like I said, and then here comes the Alfa Romeo on the inside of the McLaren, makes the move. What a move on turn 7. And Harrison is out of the race. Harrison has managed to DNF. So the McLaren and the Red Bull there exchanging positions as the Red Bull comes back at the McLaren now on the inside. Nicely done. Are we going to get any comebacks from the McLaren? No, the McLaren thinks better of it and knows that over the bridge you can't overtake there. Okay, I spelt it wrong. Okay, Harrison. Yeah, you got an M there as well. So P10 is Silverside Boy. AG Pazzi managed to get past the McLaren as well. Looks like the McLaren is going a little bit backwards from the restart. And here comes the Alfa Romeo. Fardo looking on the back of the Stygian. Not Stygian. Dean. Dean is renowned for his defending skills on his medium tyres. He did it last time against the championship leader in the Haas. Can he do it, and can he keep Fardo behind him? Deployment or used, and that's the 2 Alfa Romeos and the Red Bull there trying to get a sniff in there well as the Red Bull follows as the Alfa Tauri around the outside. Look at this, they are literally tooth and nail, gearbox to front wing, diffuser to front wing, absolutely cracking racing from these guys. Sorry? Oh.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are coming to the pits now.
It's literally safety car after safety car. Why can't? There's just no composure left in the race. No composure left. Silverside Boys says the saving grace for him if I am out all commentary for the death pit. Beg your pardon?
What was that? What did he say?
All commentary for the deaf people.
I'm not too sure what that means.
I know, because they can't exactly hear me.
Yeah.
It's like racing for the blind. David, slow down with your typing. Read what you type before you send it. I know you're getting excited and everything because you like trying to get the first comment in and everything, but you're making yourself look like an idiot. Okay, so lap 25 out of 31. We have got 11 drivers left of this race. So Dean is in a podium position right now. He hasn't been on the podium for a while, has he?
No. He hasn't. But the issue is everyone behind him on the softs. I think there's a few penalties out there kicking around, but I think Fardo and Passi are going to be under pressure from Stuffy and Collateral behind. I think you're going to see an Alfa Romeo and Ferrari duel on the restart, really.
Okay, apparently the reason why David's making so many mistakes is because he's using a tiny Surface keyboard, and that's his excuse, and he's sticking to it. And I bet you've got fat fingers as well, haven't you? So it's not the keyboard's fault, it's fat finger syndrome. We all sometimes suffer with it, but I've got lovely lean, thin ones, so Ali has a 5-second penalty as well. Yes, Ali does have a 5-second penalty for that misdemeanor. So Monkey Boy for the victory, says Revengezilla. That's if Ali Ferrari doesn't pull 5 seconds. Now, the pace of Ali Ferrari earlier, I'd say it's not past him to do it.
No, definitely not. Especially that, you know, they're on the same age tyres. The mediums on 8 laps, they're going to be in pretty decent shape still after 8 laps. Especially if the safety car, is it in this lap? I don't think it said it was in this lap, did it?
No, I didn't quite see it. I think we've got another. I can't see its lights gone out. No, we are behind the safety car. The lights haven't gone out in the safety car yet. You don't need to tell me where I can stick my fingers, because I know where I can stick my fingers, my friend. Do you really want to make me turn dark? Because I will, and you'll regret it for the rest of your life. If you are friends with Kachow, speak to Kachow on how, when people try to do something to gross me out, how it quickly turns to them. Because me being a homosexual, it's very easy. Nah, sod that. We're not family friendly. Okay, so we are waiting for the safety car to do another lap of this circuit, so we will be a little bit past the watershed. Not quite watershed. Actually, yes, it is. 9 o'clock has gone, so we can have also. And it's 10 o'clock. Time for the free previews, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Hey, you leave my good friend out of this. Otherwise, I'm coming to get you, David Lulface. My friend Darren, as his real name is. Right, so we should hopefully have the safety car in this lap. Now, this is the 3rd time restart for Ali Ferrari. 3rd time's a charm, eh, ladies and gentlemen? So, yes, we have got safety car. Hello, Hirschist. Hi again. You're back, I see. Good. Oh, wrong screen. Whoopsie. Press the wrong mouse button there as well. So, here we go. So, 3rd time's a charm for free previews. Yes, Revengezilla, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Damn, this game is laggy. Yeah, it does take time. Siri, I didn't ask you to thingy. Right, okay, so Ali Ferrari is on the hard tyres. 90s. Shut up! Okay, so Ali Ferrari gets underway. He puts the throttle down. Hopefully his tyres are not too cold. Oh, it looked like there he's just managing to do it. Yes, by all means. But then you got Monkey Boy Kurt right on the back of him on medium tyres into turn 1 and turn 2. No one overcooks it. Oh no, it's the AlphaTauri of Dean cut in the corner completely then by the looks of it. Right in the apex there. He's under pressure from Fardo and he's got the Ferrari of AG Passy right behind him as well. FPL After Dark, says Revengezilla. Yes, indeed. Here we go, AG Passy right behind him on the soft tyres. You're going to have so much more grip and that on the I can't get my words out right now. Yeah, my controller somehow didn't react to the car. Oh, nearly there into the back of the AlphaTauri from the Ferrari driver there as well. We've got, so it's Mercedes, Williams, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Williams, Red Bull, McLaren and Haas.
Yeah, a lot of different constructors.
Both Alpines are out.
Yeah, I think Williams and Ferrari are the only team that have got 2. No, Alfa Romeo have got 2 left as well. So, couple of guys carrying on.
So we've got 4 laps left of this race, whereas the 2 Ferrari drivers are at it again. They're battling one another. Look, guys, don't do Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel. You are Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. You work together. Monkey Boy there gets a 3-second time penalty as well. So Monkey Boy is going to be under pressure to try and keep ahead of that. Look at the gap already between Fardo and Ali Ferrari. It's 2 seconds. Right, let's bring up the penalty situation. So as it stands at the moment, Ali Ferrari is well in control. 6 seconds to Fardo's penalties against his 5. Oh, there's contact between the Williams and the Ferrari there.
Yeah, it's what I was talking about. Those behind on those soft tyres are going to get into a right battle. Ooh. As Collateral was going to be inside of Dean for 4th, but picked up a penalty in doing so. He might have to re-give the place, actually, because he overtook him, cutting the corner.
Yeah, and look at Collateral as well. He's got 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Revengezilla. Fardo has 6 seconds worth of penalties, whereas Ali Ferrari only has 5. So, as the standings go, Ali Ferrari can let Fardo go in front of him and be within a second of him, and he still takes the race victory. Yes,
Yeah.
this is on Xbox. Okay, and we are going down the back straight now. We are going to be one more lap away till we get to DRS now. And there we go. We've got AG Passy trying. He's in a sandwich between the Williams and the AlphaTauri. The AlphaTauri is holding him up on his soft tyres. So this does mean that obviously... Oh, are you interested? There is a link up above if you wish to join FPRL. Also, if you're interested as well, we do have another league that you may wish to join as well. It's called RSF1. Contact me on my Discord or Xbox name. It's RSF1 Raikkonen, and we will get you on board. But look at the Ferrari right on the back. Oh no, there's a Ferrari gone round of Collateral. He's absolutely spun it, and he's managed to keep it somehow. I don't know. Ghosting mode definitely saved him. Fardo gets another 3-second time penalty, so Fardo now is definitely screwing up his chances for the race win there as well, as this Shots Too Drippy is on the back of the Ferrari as well. Gets the double DRS and the double slipstream. He's coming down the straight, and JG Pass is trying to get past the AlphaTauri, but he can't. Dean is putting his car all in the right places. Dean has been taking lessons of someone who knows how to defend.
Yeah, this is a brilliant drive. This is an absolutely brilliant drive at the moment from Dean on those mediums that are so much older than those soft tyre runners behind him. And he's doing well in terms of penalties in front of him as well at the moment. He's just got to stick within that 3 seconds of Monkey and keep to within the gap to Fardo as well to get him on his penalties.
Yeah, no, by all means. And like you say, look at the Williams on the back of that Ferrari as well. He is really... And Dean, like you say, Dean, clean race from Dean. Really clean race. He has not had any penalties yet. You watch now. I'm going to speak it up. Yes, there is a Discord for that one as well. Racing series from... hang on. Let me just get the website address for you now whilst I am here. RacingSeriesF1.com. Go onto there and hopefully I can give you, or go onto our Twitter page, which is Racing Series Formula 1, and we have a link on there as well. If you bear with me 1 second. Have you done racing before as well, Rapid Ban, whatever his name is? Anyway, so let's get back to the race. Anyway, so we have got the gap interval. So it is the gap battle between these guys in the mid-pack as well. So AG Passy obviously has gone to the back of the grid there. He's lost some timings there by all means. Who have I got here messaging me? Source. Do you have Discord, Rapid Ban, as well? So here we go. So we are on with Silverside. So Dean is really shots to Drippy has got past him. So yeah, I'm an esports team for a couple of leagues. Oh, nice. Okay. So let me grab you one of these. 1 second, guys. Just bear with me 1 second. I am. Yes, I am thinking. That is for the RSF1 Discord. So Silverside is right on the back of the McLaren. So yeah, by all means, you will have to go through a few process of when you join. I will point you in the right directions once I've got this race over and done with and everything like that. So just bear with me at the moment. Okay, so Silverside boy is going through now. He's got a 3-second time penalty. Dean is trying to hold him up. You've joined the Discord. Yeah, I've just seen the notification come up as well. So just give me 2 seconds. Well, let me finish this lap race off and I'll sort you out as well. So we have got Silverside boy really there with Dean, and we've also got Shots to Drippy right on the back of Monkey Boy. The two Williams, 3rd and 4th. Good haul of points for the Williams drivers. Looks like Dean's going to come home in 5th, all being well that he has managed to keep up. Oh, hang on. What's the penalty situation looking like? Let's see what Dean is going to be in for. So if he can keep within 3...
Shots on Monkey on 3 seconds. He's 2.5 behind Monkey at the minute. He's going to be so close. I've been watching the gap.
Yeah, I can imagine. And also, as well, he's being pushed along by Silverside boy as well. And Silverside boy has got penalties as well. But let's get back to our race leader at the moment, who's coming through the last sector now. We're keeping an eye on him because he's going to take the checkered flag soon. We want to catch him on the stream as well as he takes checkered flag and sets fireworks off by all means. Because let's be honest with it, he, as much as the few mistakes that he has made, everything, he has managed to keep cool and content through this race and control this race. Ali Ferrari has not had much screen time because he's literally been on his own at the front. 9 seconds already, and he's on hard tyres over someone's soft tyres. Right, okay, so here we go. Ali Ferrari takes the checkered flag and wins the Singapore Grand Prix for Division 1. 9 seconds down the road, though, coming home in 2nd place will be Fardo17, who takes 2nd in the Alfa Romeo. Shots to Drippy, though, jumps in because he's got less penalties, and so does Monkey Boy. The Williams, 2nd and 3rd. Dean's on the podium. Yes. He's in 3rd place. Monkey Boy drops to 3rd. Fardo into 5th. Silverside into 6th. Collateral into 8th. Collateral's dropping right down the order. AG Passy in 7th. I can't keep up. Joshua Meister, here he comes. He's coming around the corners. He's going to be taking the last points position as he takes the last few corners. David Lodino, absolutely. I bet Dino's absolutely chuffed to bits on that podium. There's the last points finisher, Joshua Meister in P10, and obviously we're waiting for the last place man of the house, which is quite realistic as well, back of the grid. But Ali Ferrari takes the checkered flag, he gets the win, and that is it. Okay, so let me just get quickly
I'm to invite
yeah, if you could sort them out. For me, please. I'm just going to quickly... And there we go. Look at that. We have managed to get... And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is our race results. We've got Ali Ferrari in 1st, Shots to Drippy in 2nd, Ajdeen in 3rd, Monkey Boy in 4th, Fardo in 6th, Fardo in 5th, 6th goes to Stoffel, AG Passy in 7th, Silverside Boy in 8th, Collateral in 9th, Joshua Meister in 10th, and 11th goes to OMT Jerk. Your DNFs this evening are Groundsy, Harrison, RBT Serves, Fungus, Harsh, OMT Klutes and Twins. Oh, what a race, guys. What a race. Sorry about that. Oh, it's been a bit of a carnage race and everything and so far, but let's get on with the intermission screen and let's talk to our podium positions. Are you happy for me to do third and first and you do second place, Biddle?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Right. Oh. Guys, remember your audio does not need to be included. It is via PC, so your audio is automatically included. You are live on stream. Please try not to swear. Well. My co-coms buddy, my former team buddy, and for my special guest appearance in Tier 1, you get your bottom onto the podium. Congratulations, Dean, on P3. How do you feel? From the results that you've been having in the last few races that you've been telling me, you must be chuffed to bits.
I'm extremely happy about this result. I knew the podium was possible tonight, but that it was going to be this close, I couldn't have known. It was really exciting.
Wow. I mean, you were doing some absolutely terrific defending. You made your car wider than I've ever seen my mum's bottom. I could not ever imagine it being any wider. You were holding up people so well, and like you're just putting your car in the right positions, in the right moments. How were you going about it? Were you sweating? Were you really panicking? Or were you just keeping calm and collective and just, you know, being there and getting the job done?
Well, I could feel my heart rate a little, so that's probably not really good. But no, the defending for me, it wasn't really hard, but it was kind of frustrating that the guys with the newer tires, they could brake later. So I would get little taps like the whole time, because I have to brake a little bit earlier because of my old tires, and everybody can brake later. So they just kind of tap me. So I hope nobody got damaged from that. But yeah, the defending, I think it was pretty good. I liked it. I hope everybody else liked it. So yeah.
Brilliant. And like, I'm really chuffed that obviously you managed to get back onto the podium and everything. Right, moving on to next week, and obviously tomorrow you are back in the you are in the comms box, where I'm back in the comms box as well. But next week I just need to bring up your calendar because I haven't got the calendar up. Where are we next week? What's after Singapore? Someone remind me. It's Russia, I think. Is it Russia?
It was Russia last week.
Oh.
It was Russia last week. Yeah, it's Japan next week.
Oh, one of my favourites! Japan. Moving on to Japan, obviously. You're still quite... Are you on your wheel yet?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Exactly.
It's a shame, because I can tell you one thing now. If you had your wheel for it, you would love Japan, especially for the S's. Everyone hates it on the pad, but on the wheel, it's something else. Well, how are you feeling about Japan? Are you trying your luck at Japan? You're going to bring some points home for Honda Power?
Yeah, it's going to be the home race for Honda, of course. So I'm going to try my best. As long as I stay off the curbs and have a decent pace, I think I can have another result like this.
Congratulations again on P3 and well done. Cracking racing. So over to Biddle, who's going to talk to our P2 man.
Yeah, so P2 shots, last week's race winner. Interesting race from you, really. I don't think we covered you too much. I think you went a little bit under the radar until the last safety car. But obviously, I want to touch on qualifying first because I know that you had to qualify on the soft tyres, didn't you? Do you think that impeded you at the start of the race, or did you think the first safety car helped you out?
Yeah, first safety car just allowed me to get on the mediums, but then since then I fell down. I was half a lap behind. So I was kind of just running my own race, going to a couple crashes, but nah, the safety cars at the end was really what got me the win. Not win,
Yeah.
second.
The second place, the podium. Yeah. But it was fantastic at the end there. I think you picked up a 3 seconds late on into the race. Like you said, that last safety car really helping you out. Did that 3 seconds? I saw Monkey Boy let you by, obviously your teammate. Do you think he kind of let you by because he thought you were faster than him? I'm assuming there was no sort of team orders or anything like that, but did you think it was a bit of an easy overtake, obviously, on him?
No, I totally owe it to Monkey Boy. He said to me he realised I was on the faster tyre. It's just sad to see that he kind of lost out at the double podium.
Yeah.
Nah, I kind of owe this to Monkey Boy. Got me that second.
And obviously in the championship at the moment, if I just get the standings up, so you were going into the race in 5th place, 33 points off the top. Obviously Hirsch not finishing. I know Ali Ferrari got the win, so he'll take the lead and stretch out a slight lead, but that puts you into championship contention. Is that what you're focusing on the last few races? Do you think if you keep getting these podium finishes, you'll be able to challenge for the championship in the next few races?
Hopefully, it would be nice to be a late come into it, but focusing on the team as well, see what we can get out of that. I think that's my main focus, 'cause it's more realistic for us, but yeah.
Yeah, and obviously next week, as I've already mentioned, Japan for you. Are you going to be there? Do you like the track, or do you think it's going to be one where you're just hoping to finish kind of thing?
Yeah, I hate the track. Bad player. Yeah. Like I said about Singapore, I'm not going to enjoy it, but it's turned out well today, so see what happens next week.
Yeah, well, you seem to be popping up with the podiums recently, with the win last week, and obviously the second place today, so congratulations on that one. And I think we'll hand over to Ali Ferrari and Raikkonen again doing the interview.
Okie dokie. Ali Ferrari, the Mercedes driver. My worst horrible way. I hate this car, but I've got to put it on the screen. Congratulations on the race victory, my friend. Interesting race for you there, my man, as well. Obviously, we saw some epic crashes and that lot from safety car restarts and everything. Tell us your thoughts and what we're going through your thought process as the race unfolded.
That was very annoying. Like, every time a safety car came, I was like, come on, are you kidding me? You're ruining the advantage that my hard tires has. And also, yeah, I agree with you. I'm not happy with winning in a Mercedes, of course. But, it is what it is. And yeah, I thought it was very annoying. But, however, all I had to do was just finish 5 seconds ahead of the guy in second place because I had a 5 seconds time penalty added to this race from last race in Russia for a crash with Fardo, but yeah, I managed to do it. And also about the second safety car restart where I had a crash with Harrison. To be honest, I know I kind of slowed down, but I felt like he was too aggressive because I lifted it up first and then started braking a bit because I thought the safety car was too close. And yeah, it could have definitely braked a lot earlier because Collateral did that and he didn't crash.
It is what it is sometimes with the safety cars and everything. By all means, I've always just gone with safety cars. As soon as you get that that message like safety car coming in, just give it a wide berth. It's the easiest thing to do, I think, sometimes as well. But no, obviously you managed to overcome it all. You managed to get everything sorted out and everything, can still take home the victory. So that's 25 points into your bag as well. Moving on to next week's race, Japan. How are you feeling about it?
Not too sure because I haven't really tried or raced Japan a lot in my in F1 2021, but the race after that is USA, and that's definitely my strongest track in the game. Definitely. So yeah, but I'll try to focus more on Japan. I can be a lot less focused on US because I know that I'm good there, but yeah, I'm also kind of nervous because I've spawned a lot of times on the S's. If you just touch the curb, you'll be off spinning. That's very annoying, in my opinion.
Well, okay. Well, good luck for next week at Japan, and obviously we'll be watching out for you at USA the week after that. As you say, it's your strongest track. Any questions from you, Biddle?
No, I think that's everything. And yeah, just again, congratulations to all the podium finishers, but especially Dean, because obviously he's AlphaTauri. So
Not being biased there at all, are we? Not being
No,
biased there at all. Well, then let's wrap the show up. It has been absolutely fantastic this evening to bring you this epic show and epic race that we've seen. Great start there from Division 1. And tomorrow, remember, tune in. I am back tomorrow at the same time at 8 o'clock with my co-com buddy Dean. We will be at Singapore for Divisions 210. But for Division 1, it's until next week. But from FPRL until tomorrow night. Good night, everyone. Thanks for dropping by and watching the stream. Thanks for all the votes and everything. And remember, should you wish to have your driver of the day, I don't know if you do a Twitter vote. Do you do a Twitter vote for your driver of the day? Right, okay, so you don't do that one. Okay, so they don't do it. Yeah, you can have that one for free by all means. We all like to help each other out. Anyway, so it's good night from Raikkonen, good night from Biddle, and good night from all of the podium sitters. Congratulations to everyone. See you tomorrow night. I look forward to it.